Hey guys, it's Brett. I hope you had an amazing yoga-filled weekend, and I am here to report the Chattra yoga mat bag winners, and I had so much fun doing this challenge with all of you. I loved hearing everyone's favorite yoga pose and your guesses for my favorite yoga pose. I feel like we should just do stuff like this more often because it was really, really fun. I read every single submission and entry, and it was really helpful for me as well to know what you want to see more of on my channel. And I'm so glad we have our Facebook group and we're just all connected and motivating one another. And I will definitely be doing some really cool stuff in this group with motivation and little messages and tons of other cool stuff. So first things first, I wanted to give some shout outs to people. A lot of people guessed that my favorite pose was dancer pose, which I take as a huge compliment because that's a very hard pose and I love dancing and I used to be a dancer and everything about dancer is good. It's not my favorite pose if a gun was to my head, but I thought that was a really awesome guess and it was a guess of a lot of people, so I want to give a shout out to Ashley and Mallory and a bunch of other folks who guessed dancer, and then a lot of people also guessed pigeon, which now that I think about it more, whoa, pigeon is, yes, it's one of my favorite yoga poses. I look forward to it in every single class I take. I love teaching it. It feels so, so good. I love hip openers so much, and it's probably on my list of top 3 poses. So I wanted to give a shout out to Aisling, Leslie, Yulia, hopefully I'm saying your name right, and a bunch of other people who guessed pigeon because that is such a good guess. And then I really wanted to give a shout out to everyone who guessed Shavasana, which was a lot of people, and everyone was saying that's everyone's secret favorite yoga pose, which definitely is. But I really want to give a shout out to Jody Perry because she guessed that my favorite yoga pose, she just put the cats. I don't know how you say them. And I think what she meant was up cat, down cat, which is my favorite warm-up exercise of all time. And if there was only one movement I could ever do for the rest of my life, it might be that one. So huge kudos to Jody. But at the end of the day, if I had a gun to my head and I had to just say my favorite yoga pose, it would be triangle pose. I love triangle pose just because you get to feel expansion in your upper body and your legs are stretching and extended. It's strong, but it's also kind of easy and easeful. And every sequence I design, every class I design, I'm always thinking about where am I gonna put in triangle pose? And I like to put it in as like a reward for people, usually kind of at the end. And it's just such a great moment when you're in a sweaty class and you just get to hang out in triangle pose for a couple breaths. I just really, really love that pose. And I wanna give a shout out to Bridget who guessed fallen triangle. That's another really good one, probably one of my favorites as well. So the 3 people who guessed triangle pose that I saw, I went through everything, I tried the best I could, is Lisa Keem, Jerry Maria, and Mary Jo Waninger. I hope I said your names right. I'm sorry if I butchered anything, but you 3 are the winners. I'm gonna tag you and all the honorable mentions on Facebook. And here's how it goes. If you won, you want to go to my website. Under the home button, there is a contact and you want to email me your info, your address, and I will put instructions on how to do that. But make sure to email me and get in touch with me because whoever gets in touch with me first gets first pick of their mat bag. I said I was only going to give away 1 mat bag, but because we had 3 winners, I'm going to give away 2 mat bags. And then if the 3rd person wants, I have a little journal that I can give away to you as like a 3rd runner-up trophy prize. So it's whoever gets in touch and emails me their mailing address and info first. And as a reminder, this is the little journal. Super, super cute. It has little yogic text and you can draw and write in it. So if you prefer the journal, of course you can have the journal. Otherwise, the choice of mat bags is you got this black one and you can look these up on Chattra as well. We have the red. I showed these in the live chat. And then if you don't like the black or the red and you wanted my personal bag, which is sort of this tan color, you'll have to know it won't come to you brand new in plastic, but I'm happy to give it to you. So huge kisses and hugs to all of you, but especially to the 3 winners. And I just want to remind all of you that, yoga is something we want to bring into our daily life, and it's great to do videos on YouTube, and I'm so glad you're practicing with me, but I want it to be about more than that. I want it to be about us all motivating each other to really take these practices and bring them into our daily life, whether it means doing stretching at our desk at work, hacky stretches in the park. I was, watching my fiance's, he has like a Frisbee team, ultimate Frisbee. I don't know anything about it, but anyway, I was there watching, but I was stretching the whole time too in the grass, right? And I think just the more that we can always be stretching, always feeling good in our body, the better we can show up in our life and for all our loved ones. So as a reminder, if you're interested in my Always Be Stretching course, I have it on a little flash sale right now. You can go to alwaysbestretching.com and get $50 off with the code LIVE. 729, and Beginner Yoga Jumpstart starts August 10th. So if you're a beginner and you want to join us for the challenge and move through these 15-minute morning classes that I've designed for beginners that it seemed like a lot of people want, shorter classes, it's such a great deal. It's for $39 right now, you guys. There's going to be tons of free stuff on YouTube, but it is nicer to go deeper in some of these courses and get, again, more personalized support and attention from me. So I love you all so much. Have a great weekend. I'll see you on YouTube on Monday. And remember, always be stretching.